Hi guys, how's it going? I just started a YouTube video as of today, so I just wanted to introduce myself a bit. I filmed another video I'll probably be posting soon. It's just a haul on like all my clothes stuff. I'm planning on doing like clothes when I go shopping and stuff, and then I'm also planning on doing mainly like Pokemon openings. I usually open a lot of booster packs. I have another video of me opening some booster packs of Ancient Origins, and I am planning on filming more. I have a couple tins and stuff that I can film. So right now I'm just going to show you guys what I mainly do in my spare time. I have just like a collection of some of my favorite games. If you guys want me to do any gameplays of them in the future, or if you want me to try out any games or anything like that, or if there's any particular Pokemon packs you want me to open, I think I only have like Phantom Forces, Plasma Freeze, Plasma Storm, Roaring Skies, and a couple other packs. I usually get all my packs at Walmart, so yeah, if you guys have any recommended packs you want me to open or any tins that you think are really good to try, just comment below and I'll read them all. I'll start off with my Wii. So I mainly play video games in my spare time. That is what I usually do to relax. It just kills time and I love it. So I don't usually play my Wii as often anymore, but my top favorite, like my top 3 favorites that I play is Mario Kart. This is always like a favorite. Like I don't know someone that doesn't like playing Mario Kart, but I think it's just a really fun game to play with your family or friends. I mean, I'm always Yoshi. Yoshi's my favorite Mario character. Besides Luigi. I don't like Mario. I like Luigi better, but it could be because my favorite color is green. But yeah, I like Luigi better than Mario. So that was my first. My second is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. My friend got me interested in this game a long time ago, and I started out playing the story mode with Lucario, and he became my best player. But when I started playing it with my cousins and I started to get really good with it, I got really good with Pikachu, so he is my favorite and I always play as him. I can get good to like, I'm good enough to the point that I can play every character pretty good. Like, I can play as Kirby or Pit or Samus or Bowser or like any of those pretty well. But my best character is probably Pikachu. This one's also a really fun game to play with your family or friends. I don't know. It's just a fun fighting game. The next one, it's not really known. I don't really know where I got it from. I think I got it for like a Christmas present or something. It's called Mini Ninjas. Basically, you're a ninja and you walk around and you save people. There's like little other characters like that. You're this main guy. I don't know his name, and then you save these two, and then later on in the story you can unlock to become them. So you can't play them all the time, but there's like special levels or special parts that you can turn into the other character just to do that little mission. I really like it because there's animals in it too. Like it shows on the back a panda bear right there. You just open up cages because the people are stealing the animals, but later on in the game there's like a spell you can do, and you summon yourself to become one of the animals that's like walking around beside you. So you could be a frog or a fox or a bear. The bigger animals can fight and the little ones are just more for stealth mode. But yeah, that was my favorites. My next console that I usually play, my sister has it right now. I usually play on my PS4, that's another console I have. But I used to play on my PS3 a ton. I think my dad bought it for me a long time ago, for another present or something. But this is the main game I used to play was Sims 3. So I bought it at like a discount bin or something in Walmart. but I really wanted to play a Sims game. I have one on my PC, but I don't like the computer one as much just because I don't like the controls on it. Like, the controls on the PS3 one is easier. I know the PC one's more popular, but I don't know, I like the controls better on this one. I obviously had to get the Sims Pets. I love taking care of animals. I grew up on a farm, so I love any kind of pet or animal. I own a dog. You'll probably see him in one of my videos eventually. He's a pug. He's 9 years old, so yeah. I like taking care of animals. I used to play Nintendogs on my DS all the time too, so that was one of my main games. So yeah, Sims Pets. And then I also, one of my favorites were Little Big Planet. So I think I got, I have Little Big Planet 1 and 2, and I think I both got them as a gift, or I think this one came with the PS3 when we bought it. I can't remember for sure, but I really like Little Big Planet. It was when it was really popular too, so I thought it was really fun. I liked the second one better, just because you can go online with it and play with your friends, and there's like little mini games. I don't think there is any mini games in this. I think it's more of like a story mode kind of thing, which is still really fun. I really like customizing your little guy. Your little, like, I don't know what he's made out of, just he's cute. And then my last game was Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. I have 2 games of Cabela's. One was just like shooting deer and stuff, and then this one is the big game one. I like this one because it has tons of jump scares. It's not even like a horror game or anything, but it's just funny because you get jump scared so easily because you're so intense and you're like, okay, I'm gonna like sneak up on this lion or something, and then it like sneaks up behind you and starts attacking you, and then it jump scares you because they're like on top of you trying to eat you. But this is a really fun game too. You hunt like elephants and bears, cougars, lions, elephants, wild boars. You fight like everything. It's so fun. So that is it for my PS3 games. Next is what I used to do. I used to have a PlayStation 1, also, but my cousin stepped on it when he was really young and he didn't realize that that would break it, so yeah, rip PlayStation 1, but I'm glad you can play PlayStation 1 games on your PS3. I don't like that you can't play it on PS4, but oh well, I still have a PS3, so I can still play my PlayStation 1 games. My first game is Digimon. It's called Digimon World 3. I never watched a lot of Digimon when I was younger, but I remember I got this as a gift, maybe, or my mom bought it for me. My parents used to always buy me, like, little gifts when I was little, like, if I went to the dentist and I got my tooth pulled or something. I remember I got, like, a Hamtaro Game Boy game or something like that, like, or, like, a little Mario game or something, just because instead of, like, a teddy bear, I usually got video games, because that's what I liked most. But yeah, I got Digimon. I've never beaten this game. I can't get far at all. It's so hard to, like, level up all of your party. It's really fun to play, and I've tried so many times. I actually, when I used to get babysat when I was really little, I brought it over, and the 2 older brothers used to play it, and they beat it for me, and I used to watch them while they babysat me, just because I wanted to know what was coming up next, because I couldn't get very far. It's a really hard game. But anyways, from what I remember, I never played this game in a while. I think last time I played it was like last Christmas, and I still can't get very far. There's got to be like some sort of strategy to it, but I haven't figured it out yet. I could watch walkthroughs and stuff to it too, probably, but I like figuring things out on my own rather than like cheating. So yeah, there's that game. This one's my all-time favorite. It's Kingsley, or Kingsley's Adventure. No one really knows what this game is. It's not very common. It's not like Mario or something where everyone knows what it is. But basically, you're like a little fox knight, and you walk through, And it's just like you follow story mode, you walk through like killing bosses and protecting people and doing like little missions and stuff. You fight like weird, I don't know, I remember like the first part, you fight like these weird fish things that talk. It's a really fun game though. I've never beaten this game either. I've came close, but there was some problem with the saving all the time, so I could never save the game. So in order to actually get really, really far, I had to play like all day for hours just to try and beat the game, which I came really close the one day. I think I woke up at like 6 and I played till like 1 in the morning that day, and I literally didn't do like anything. I just really wanted to beat it or at least get really far. But yeah, I still have never beaten this. I need to get like some sort of SD card or figure out some sort of way to save it so I could actually beat it. It's a really fun game though. I always want to go back to it. I always like dream about it. Like when I'm bored or I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I could really play Kingsley right now. It's like one of those games that I could always go back to and have fun playing. The next one is A Lost World. It's a Jurassic Park game. I didn't really get far with this one because, again, you can't save it. It's like a password sort of thing. Like some of the older games, you can't save them. They just give you a password when you complete a level, and then it tells you, like, okay, well, you have to enter in this password to get back to that level or whatever. The passwords were really long, and they were, like, codes more. They weren't really, like, Jurassic Park as like one of the codes. It was like buttons of like triangle, circle, XX, square, and it was like a long thing, like that long on the screen of like a bunch of codes. So I never like drew pictures or wrote them down because when I was younger I didn't really understand what the point of it was. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I like the first level the most because you're a big T-Rex and you're going through Jurassic Park like eating all the people. It's a really fun game just to like kill time. It's kind of like, I'd consider it more of like a mini game, but it's still really fun. And now to like my most played console, which is my PS4. When I bought my PS4, it came with Grand Theft Auto. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since I've grown up. I've watched my cousins play Grand Theft Auto, so I love it. I love that there's so many things to do with it. I wish I would have waited till the computer one came out just because I could play all the mods on the PC. But that's okay. I still really, really like this game. I think it's really fun. The next game I watched PewDiePie play. It's Infamous Second Son. I never really heard about any Infamous game at all until I watched his gameplay. I really, really liked it when I saw him watch it, and I really wanted to buy it. So when I got my PS4, I bought Infamous, and he played it as a hero, so when I played it, I wanted to play it as Infamous so that I knew the Infamous, like, what you could unlock for it, because I'm mixing up my words, just so I could figure out what the Infamous parts were that you could unlock, because I already saw what the hero ones were. I recently restarted the game though, and I'm playing through as a hero now because I don't remember anymore. It's getting like pretty old now, so I don't really remember what the hero stuff was. Sorry, my camera's being stubborn. It started like tilting down or up, I guess, but down for you guys. But yeah, it's really fun game, and I don't know, I'm like addicted to this game no matter what. I just find it really fun. There's like tons of things you can do. There was actually at one point an event thing of an origami, like she had origami powers or something. She made like little origami doves or something. And you had to figure out her like crime case from the DUP, and I spent hours trying to figure that out. I thought that was really fun. So I don't know, there's just like little missions and stuff on it. I really like spray painting on there. I don't know why, it's so fun, but I love the point that you can like hold the controller and then like you just spray paint random things on the wall. I don't know why, it's so interesting to me, but I find it so fun. The next two games I have are Final Fantasy and Mortal Kombat. So I never heard of any of these games. I've watched people do gameplays, and I've heard about like different Final Fantasies at like my school before I graduated. Um, but yeah, I never played any games, or I didn't really feel like an interest in getting them, but my friend actually convinced them. He has a YouTube channel too. I'll put his link in the description. He does booster pack openings too. He does more like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Pokemon and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I got these two games. Mortal Kombat came out first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mortal Kombat came out first. I don't usually play lots of, like, really violence, like, so many, like, violence in the game. Like, at first I was, like, grossed out by it, but now I'm just like, oh, that's sweet. All, like, the graphics and the ideas are really creative. But I never played any violent games like this before. I've played Super Smash Bros. That's, like, the most violent I've ever played for, like, fighting games. Like, yeah, I've seen blood and, like, COD and, like, Halo and, like, or other gory games. Like, those ones aren't even that gory, but, I mean, you still, like, shoot people and everything. But, yeah, this one I really liked. I actually became really good with D'Vorah. I never thought I'd become good with her. I thought I'd be really good with, like, Scorpion or Melina or something. But yeah, I became really good with D'Vorah, so I started playing online a bit. I'm not like pro, like I can't do really, really, really well and like fight people, but I can beat people, and I beat the story and everything, so I feel like I can do pretty good. I can't really memorize the combos. Some of them I memorized, but some of them are just, I can't memorize the combos for every character. Like, I'm not really good at memorizing things. So, I don't know. Hopefully I'll get better at it when I play. And then Final Fantasy. This one, I've never played any other Final Fantasy game either. But I really love this game. I've played it so many times. I've, like, put hours into this game. I have right now. I started out with an archer. It's over level 30 now. He's probably in like the 32s, 34s-ish. And then I also started leveling up a Marauder, so he's around in the 20s. And then I've got a Rogue. She's in, I think level 10. So yeah, I've been leveling up most of mine. I'm hoping to get all my classes leveled up to over 20 or something. I don't know if I can get them all up to like level 50 or 60, but I'll see right now, depending on how busy my schedules are with everything else. But I really like playing this game. I always, as soon as I get home or just when I'm sitting in my room bored, I just think of Final Fantasy right away before I think of any other games. So that's my main game that I've been playing right now just to kill time. The next console that I play is my DS. I'll just grab it. So I have a 3DS. I used to have a DS Lite. My sister broke it. She dropped it on the floor when I was younger. Sad moment. It was a pink one too. But anyways, I got my DS. My main games that I play are Pokemon on here. I started playing Pokemon with Pokemon Platinum. I never played all the little, or like the really old versions like Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Green or any of those games. I really wanted to play them, but I never did. I guess I'm too young. So I have all of my games. I'll just take them out of my pouch case thing. So all my Pokemon games I have are Pokemon Platinum. I've got Pokemon Soul Silver. I've got Pokemon Black. And then I have, oh, my camera stand doesn't want to stay. Pokemon White 2. And then I've got Pokemon Y and Alpha Sapphire. So I usually play Alpha Sapphire. I just play the most recent one that came out. I recently bought Pokemon White 2, so I've been working on the story with that one because I haven't played it yet. I'm happy with any Pokemon game. I really want to try out like the Pokemon Dungeon games, and all of those kinds of games, but I'll see. I really like the stories in all of these games, and I love catching them all. So I always joke around too because my name is Ashley, so I always call myself Ash even though I'm not a boy clearly, but yeah, I just like playing any Pokemon game. I grew up liking Pokemon even though I didn't start from the beginning. I still really like Pokemon. When I was little, I used to watch Pokemon all the time. Besides like Barney and Teletubbies, but I used to watch Pokemon a lot. Along with like Disney shows. And then just my other random games that I have is Super Mario Bros. I feel like this is like a necessity everybody needs because, I mean, me and my cousins grew up playing this game too, so it's another fun game because you can play mini games plus the story, so it's good to play with your friends or just alone just to kill time. I've got Scribblenauts Unlimited. I saw PewDiePie play this one, so that's what made me want it. Super Smash Bros. I have the Wii game, so I wanted to get the DS one. It's a little bit different. I don't play it as often. I used to play it when it came out, like, all the time. But I don't play it as often anymore. I want to play it again. I know it's really fun. I always liked Super Smash Bros., so I don't know. We'll see. Depending on what I feel like. And then I've got Adventure Time. So, I'm a huge fan of Adventure Time too. It's not really an anime, but that was like the first kind of cartoony. Like, I watched lots of animes. Like, I've watched Soul Eater. I've started watching Death Note. I don't know. I just like watch on and off different kinds. My friend watches Naruto. So I watched a couple of episodes of those. I've watched Pokemon too. That's considered an anime. So, yeah, I don't know. I collect a lot of Adventure Time things. I have the pop figures. I have, what do I have up there? I have Jake and Finn, Lumpy Space Princess, Marceline, and the Ice King. I'm really hoping to get BMO, like I said in my other video. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to get all of them collected. I really like Adventure Time. Lots of people say it's like a little kid show, but I don't think so, because some of the references they make, I don't know, like, I don't know, it depends on what you're thinking. Like, my parents always make fun of me, and they're like, that's a little kid show, why are you watching that? You're how old, you shouldn't be watching that, but I'm like, I don't care, I like it. Like, I laugh at it, and I like making jokes about it, and there's funny moments in it, so I mean, I enjoy it, so I still watch it. The next thing I'll just talk about, this is my big interest. I started collecting, this is like my big Pokemon collection binder. It has like all of my like foiled cards and EXs in it and rares. I've got like 2 things like this filled with Pokemon cards that are just commons and uncommons. I'm hoping to just start making decks eventually. I need to get energy cards though. I don't have any energy cards, so I'm gonna have to buy like a booster elite box just because there's energies in it. I'll probably do that in one of my videos eventually. I was looking at which one would be best. I was really interested in the Phantom Forces one. But I can't find them anywhere besides like eBay and Amazon, so I might have to just go with Ancient Origins or Roaring Skies. But yeah, I started collecting these cards like, I don't even know when I started, probably like November, no, it wouldn't have been then, it was maybe just like a couple months ago. But yeah, I didn't collect for very long, and I think I have a pretty big collection by now. It's not huge, but I mean, I'm getting pretty obsessed with it, so I have quite a few EXs. I don't have every EX from any like big packs or anything. Like, I don't have all the EXs for Roaring Skies or Ancient Origins yet. It's hard for me to pull EXs. I usually don't have a lot of luck, but when I do get an EX, like it's usually like a full art or something, so then I get really excited. So I can do another video. I probably will be doing another video of my entire collection. I just won't do it in here because this video is probably going to be really long already. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do a video of all of my card collections, I can show you that. So yeah, if you guys want me to do anything, or if you want to just comment and see what you'd want me to change about or anything like that, you can go ahead and comment and critique me. You can subscribe if you like this. Like, if you see anything that you're interested in, I probably in the future will be doing lots of openings. I'm hoping to start doing gameplays. I do some other, like, girly things, like I do hauls, and I might be doing, like, nail tutorials or, like, makeup tutorials, and stuff like that, but mainly it's probably going to be about, like, Pokemon, or it's going to be about video games, just because that's my main interest. But if there's anything you want me to try, or anything you like recommend, you can go and comment. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you enjoy this video.